What's up, everybody? How's it going? Go back up. I love how I just casually fell down the cliff. Remember when PLA had fall damage and then this game didn't? That's crazy. And the geometry here is so weird. And then I get into a battle.
Alright, I'm here.
You haven't missed much. I fell off a cliff. Well, I guess we have to move. Grievard is gone. Do I still want to...
Welcome back.
Thanks for
Silver
the...
317
Thanks
G.
for the 40 months. You need to turn me down. I can hear my voice in your speakers.
I just wanted to hear what it sounded like.
Yeah, thanks. I don't know. Should we do Phantump, I guess? I don't know. Grievard did not, We got 5 Grievards that were shiny, chat. And you know how many of them had a mark? None. None of them did. None of them did. That's so sad. Iranian Pets just restocked Graglop, Tyler.
Graglock time.
I did not mean to run right into you, little friend. Where'd Mushy Mush go? Why did Mushy Mush get called back? Yanma Crossfire? Yanma Crossfire. Anybody doing anything fun for Halloween in a few days, chat?
Any Halloween party?
Giving out candy, nice. When's the last time you gave out Halloween candy, Tyler?
Am I what?
When is the last time you gave out Halloween candy?
Oh, I don't think I ever have.
You never have. Never? Never ever?
Maybe like once or twice before I went out. But... What about you?
Probably not since I've been a kid. I mean, I've personally never done it. When I was a kid, it was just my parents. And then me, then I would go out and trick or treat. What's up, Two Heart?
You dress up for Easter? That's different.
I really wish we'd get a release date for part 2, chat. I really wish we'd get a release date for part 2. You still locking it in that it's coming out in November?
I think so, yeah.
You still think so, huh?
Yep.
I really have no idea at this point. This DLC didn't satiate me as much as I was kind of hoping it would. I guess you could say that about Scarlet and Violet overall, at least, of course, in my personal opinion, but this game is just so stale. Oh boy. What if I just stopped and played Mario Wonder? No, I'm just kidding.
Good.
I've been playing as Yoshi, chat. Yoshi's so cute. Hello, can you go? Can you go? Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Man, I'm not gonna hear, I'm never not gonna hear another cry other than Phantoms. Jeez. It's just like Grievards. They just make is that cry.
Hopefully you don't get many dupes.
I don't really care about dupes. I just want one with a mark, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't feel like you can shiny hunt in this game and not have dupes. Like, it's just gonna be inevitable. Like, how many Palmies and even just shiny hunting a specific Pokemon, like when we did Sandy Shocks, think of how many Raichu I got while looking for Sandy.
Sure, you did get a lot.
This game had the potential to be one of the best games in the series. I feel like the second they chose to make it open world, it was pretty over. They just went way too big on the scope. I don't know. I honestly am just like sick and tired of talking about this franchise. Like, I don't know, man. It's it's just depressing, you know? This does not spark joy. What's up, Justin? Oh, congrats on the Pikachu. I got mine too, although they threw it in the box and the plastic got like dented.
Yeah, they threw it like under the lid of the box and the box was like cracked open anyways. It could have slid out.
Yeah, that's great packaging there. Thanks, guys. Loves making their fans very sad. It's so true. It's so true. I don't know, when I was getting myself sad reading reviews about the new Digimon O2 movie, it's just like, man, none of these franchises are fulfilling. I am dead inside. Caught under the I think they do that on purpose. They try to like put it in there to protect it. I don't know. I don't know. Is there an alternative universe out there, chat, where we're just constantly like, wow, they did this so well. Everything was so great. This is no bugs or performance issues in sight, baby.
No.
Did anybody, speaking of another thing that really kind of wasn't my favorite. I mean, I guess it wasn't bad. Tyler liked it more than I did, but we watched the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, chat.
We watched the FNAF movie.
It felt
You can
unreal.
too at home.
I remember hearing about the Five Nights at Freddy's movie being in production like 7 years ago. The Matt Pack cameo made Tyler and I audibly like groan.
Wait, what if spoiler alert, spoiler alert.
Justin, you don't even know.
Yes.
He had a character name tag, Justin, and it was Ness. I am not joking. I am not kidding. He had a character name. It was just like a little like, haha, it's him. There he is. And his name tag said Ness. Moshe. Man. Starfield was pretty mid. Yeah, those are some good choices in there, really. Yeah, I've totally met real people named Ness. It kind of felt like a fan film.
At certain times, like it was definitely like cheaper.
I mean, I know that's how Blumhouse does their movies, but it definitely was like, this kind of feels like a fan film. It had major fan film vibes to it. It was quite possibly the most tame PG-13 movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was PG-13. So...
It was the PG-13est of PG-13 movies.
Yeah.
I laughed out loud because there's one point one of the characters says like, "What the heck?" She didn't even say hell, she just said, "What the heck?" Oh, well, we just totally killed this outbreak. That's fine, honestly. I was too busy thinking about Sans' Ness. What if we did Drifloon? Actually, do we want to mimic you? To heck. Swearing in my Christian movie about child murder? More likely than you think. I'm just gonna turn the game off. I'm gonna turn the game off. We're gonna try this one again. He didn't even get mauled by an animatronic. It didn't even happen.
No.
I was always under the impression that Scott didn't even like Matt Pat because his theories were always goofy. I know Toby Fox does not like Matt Pat, which... Typical goated Toby Fox. What's up, Guppy? The Mimikyu. Mimikyu.
Mimikyu.
Has he ever done a Pokemon one? Most Pokemon fan theories are always just like the same regurgitated. The only Pokemon
deals with fan theories as if like what's there else to do?
Yeah, I mean Pokemon is so like bare bones. It doesn't have oodles and endless amounts of lore like something like Five Nights at Freddy's or even like Zelda has more lore. It's not like Kingdom Hearts is another like rich lore. How many of them have to do with Lavender Town?
Yeah.
Did you know? Missy No is also in your walls right now? I know. Imagine having some nuance in your franchise, exactly. Imagine not having every last little mystery be solved. For real. Yeah, the FNAF movie, they really did not explain much in terms of, you definitely have to be a fan to get the most out of that movie. Also, chat, can I talk about something that I think is actually really funny? I have seen so many Zoomers seething at critic reviews for the FNAF movie. And it's the ultimate, like, first time. Sorry, 15-year-olds, but critics are never going to like your goofy fandom movie. They didn't like the Pokemon movie. They didn't like the Yu-Gi-Oh movie. They didn't like the Digimon movie. They didn't like the Mario movie. Like, we just did this with the Mario movie. People were, like, seething and shitting their pants over critics not liking the Mario movie. And it's like, what? Why do you care? Why do you care what Jimmy, the 50-year-old, thinks of your movie for kids? I don't get it.
They're really, really passionate.
And it's like, I saw one that was like, oh, they gave Cuties a higher rating than the FNAF movie. It's like, okay, so you're gonna imply that the critics that don't like FNAF are pedophiles now. That's not unhinged. That's so, oh my god, it's so funny. They didn't like Five Nights at Freddy's the movie. I'm going to kill them. What's up, Silver? Oh no. I'm gonna have to kill this thing. These Pokemon are really annoying. I don't think I've ever, like, wanted to interact or catch any of these terrestrialized Pokemon that roam in the wild. They are all just a nuisance.
I can't remember if I used any on my team.
Like, I just go away. Thanks. Thanks for the interruption. I don't know, it's just something I've noticed. I've seen like 5 Twitter posts and a few TikToks of people getting genuinely very upset at critics not liking the FNAF movie. It's like, first time? Yeah, they do lag the game, you're right. They actually do lag the game. It's making the FNAF movie's making a lot of money. So I'm sure there'll be plenty of sequels. Maybe Blumhouse will give it more than a $5 budget next time. Dislike terrestrialization. I don't know. I feel like
barely any Freddy.
I feel like they could have executed it better. I don't know. Terror Raid. Every time we do Terror Raids, which, speaking of Terror Raids, chat, they announced Hisui Typhlosion is the next one. We'll probably check that one out. I just always am sitting in those battles wishing that it just was tweaked, was just better. I like terrestrializing from a battle standpoint because it can be used offensively and defensively. As for the cards, I don't know. I feel like they haven't done anything that exciting with the Scarlet and Violet TCG sets.
I agree.
Like, it's just kind of been like,
Yeah, boring.
Remember all the rumors that we were gonna get, like, specific terrestrialization forms?
Yes.
It's usually presented by boring walls of text, all the lore, yeah. Okay, here's a genuine question, chat. What is the most interesting bit of Pokemon lore?
Mr. Fuji connected with Mewtwo and Rockets and the creation of Mewtwo.
Okay, that's a good choice. I like that one.
Because it actually has, like, there's actually characters. And it's a big thing, and... I mean, what's considered lore? I don't know. Like, the Mewtwo storyline, you could take it into game. It has text where you can see. You could think about the movies has even more. And the manga has more to do with it, too.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
So, Mr. Fuji and the creation of Mewtwo.
I was gonna say, like, Arceus. Just Arceus, like, period.
Yeah. With the arms. I guess unknown, too, but...
Yeah.
That kind of just leads to a dead wall.
Unknown, I definitely feel like could be utilized more effectively than they are.
Yeah. What's Hoopa's lore?
I don't know. I think the most interesting part of Pokemon is like the legendaries and how they all have their own themes and things that they stand for, which I think is interesting. Like Groudon being land, Kyogre being the sea, and then Rayquaza's the sky, and Palkia and Dialga time and space, and stuff like even like the Lake Guardians being like willpower and stuff like that. What's up, Top?
Yeah, I agree.
On the YouTube side of things, I don't know, like Lugia controlling like underwater tides and whirlpools, and Ho-Oh having the power to bring Pokemon back to life is very interesting.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh! You know what's another interesting one is the tin towers and they burning and Entei Raikou and so.
Let's see, what else? Yeah, all the space Pokemon. Somebody said earlier, the space Pokemon. Deoxys and Clefairy, Behem.
Oh, the Kyurem town, I just looked it up, I cheated. Lacunosa town, where they're like talk about the shadows of him and the villagers like hide.
Yeah, Kyurem and Reshiram and Zekrom, and how they were one being at one point before the two brothers disagreed and they split. A parallel... Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, one thing I thought was kind of interesting, which part of me kind of hates because it's so overdone at this point, but when Oraz blatantly said, like, yeah, the Mega Evolution stuff is a different timeline. I remember being taken aback by that comment. I never thought they would even, like, acknowledge it. That could be a slippery slope, though. I think getting into, like, multiverse stuff is, like, that's so popular right now. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, Oraz is done. They kind of were like, yeah, alternate universe, and then that's it. Pokemon concept of death. Yeah, I mean, speaking of you have life and death with Evital and Zygarde and the Tree of Life in Gen 6, like, that's all interesting.
I'll be honest, I'm really sick of like alternate universe stuff. I
Yeah, multiverse stuff is super overdone at this point.
think it's lame.
Kind of a crap area. We're gonna have to picnic reset here. It is too hard. It definitely is. You're just like, oh, it's the other universe. Like, I feel like comic books have gotten away with that for far too long. It's not the main universe, you guys. Don't worry if our character is suddenly a out-of-character murderer. It's just another universe. Don't be mad. I'm so sad this game doesn't have a spooky character or anything. That was such a long-standing Pokemon tradition until this generation. Like, even Sword and Shield had the little, like, ghost girl. She's been dead the whole time.
I never even encountered the Gen 6 Ghost Girl until like after the fact, and it started like popping up online. That was the first time I saw it. I never went to that building on my own until like
I still think the Strange House from Black and White 2 is the scariest Pokemon location. I mean, talk about fun lore. I feel like that has a lot of fun lore with... Why did I almost say Celesteela? No, it's not Lunala. Cresselia. Oh my goodness. Two similar Pokemon later. And Darkrai and the little girl and her Abra. Like, that's just fun. That's just fun.
I do like how the Strange House ties into like Cresselia and how you have to free the family from the curse.
I mean, the ambiance in the Strange House is peak. Like, it's so creepy in there. The track that plays and the fact that things like sway. Like, it's, you could just tell whoever like made that had fun. You can just tell whoever was in charge of like designing the Strange House, it feels like they just had fun.
I think Lentimus Town and that whole area is like Arizona.
What is it? It's all connected to Arizona, baby.
It's like Red Rock. I do think, though, still the best, spookiest place in Pokemon is still...
Lavender.
Lavender. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's hard to beat Lavender.
If you, like, talk to all the trainers, they're all just, like, crying and grieving over their Pokemon and, like, wondering, oh, what happens to my Pokemon? And, like, it's just cool.
I mean, one of them straight up just says, like, I want blood.
Yeah.
I'll take things you'll never have in a modern Pokemon game for 200. I want blood.
The Channelers, I think they're called, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you have, like, Hex Maniacs, and those have always had such a strong presence in Pokemon, and now it's just, like, gone?
Yeah.
Kiki.
Kiki.
I don't even think I realized that they were supposed to be, like, possessed. As a kid, I just thought they were a bunch of, like, weird spiritual, like, freaks. I didn't realize they were, like, possessed by ghosts. I was just like, ew, what a bunch of, like, weirdos. But maybe that is it. I don't know.
I can't remember.
I want blood.
I think some of them are possessed.
I don't care about your dead Pokemon. I hope that's how you said it. That's very blue of you. That's very blue of you. I kind of hate this Outbreak location, chat. This is not... I'm not feeling this one. Back to Tump. Yeah, some of them do say they're possessed. But it's like, or are they? Or is it like those, quote, spiritual leaders, unquote, that are healing man in wheelchair through the power of essential oils and God? I just watched a video about Michelle Phan on YouTube. Maybe that might be inspiring me right now.
I don't know what that is.
She's an OG beauty. She's like one of the original beauty gurus on YouTube who made a lot of money and then just disappeared and came back and started spouting a lot of really weird, like, cult bullshit. She said something like, put essential oils in your nose and it will kill COVID. Stuff like that. Real wee-woo shit.
Mm.
Pokemon taught you how to read.
You're like Meowth.
Yeah.
I've actually heard other people say that Pokemon's helped people or taught them how to read.
Read Braille, yeah. How many kids was, did Gen 3 teach how to read and understand Braille? Hey, I legitimately loved those puzzles as a kid. I had a Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire strategy guide that had a key for all the Braille. And I felt so cool, like, translating out the puzzle.
I never did that.
Well, it's weird. Like, I liked doing it, but at the same time, like, yeah, it's kind of silly. If you don't keep your original, like, box guide, you're just not gonna be able to translate it. I mean, now the internet exists.
Yeah.
So it's definitely not the
I feel like
same.
there was a Game Facts post back then, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, well, most people that were playing Gen 3 were probably little children, Tyler.
Yeah, I didn't know how to get onto that website.
Just Google it. Tyler just said just Google it.
Just Google it.
Just Google it, 5-year-old. The Regis are cool. I like the Regis. Just ancient, like, cool golem creatures.
It's crazy how Regigigas fits perfectly, and then they missed so hard.
I don't know
after
why they
that.
felt the need to add 2 new Regis.
Just-
I
if they
really
had-
don't
if
like
they had just-
Drago.
If they had just added a Lecky, that would have been fine.
You mean you don't like Ball with Charizard head?
Yeah, I mean, even a Lecky doesn't really fit, but...
I would have preferred, like, a grass type. One that's, like, covered in vines that has been, like, sitting for, like, a millennia, so it's all covered in, like, vines and shit. What's my favorite Regi? Probably Regice.
I would have said that too when I was younger. But honestly, Regigigas for me. I like them all though a lot. But probably Regigigas. He's just so cool.
You don't
And
like the
his,
regional
ability makes
birds?
him unique.
I kind of forget they existed.
You don't like the regional birds? I think they're all pretty good.
I don't know. I like them, but at the same time, again, I feel like they're a little bit forgettable. I mean, saying one with the worst shiny when almost all Regis have bad shinies. They couldn't even
The
get a
worst
Lecky or
shiny
Drago
one? I guess
shinies
Regi
right.
Do you guys say Regi-Ice or Reg-Ice?
Regi sounds like a computer program that a troll would try to get you to uninstall from your computer system.
Install the troll systems. Regi-Ice.
Regi-Ice. Yeah, Regi-Ice.exe. Alternative timeline. I mean, we talked about this the other day, but I find that kind of depressing. Like, they're just gonna keep adding. We already got Enamorous. They added another Genie. They added 2 new Regis. We got Galarian forms of the original bird trio. We're getting Paradox forms of all of the legendary beasts. And the Swords of Justice. It's like, they're just gonna keep expanding these original Pokemon and giving them forms and stuff. You heard of Lugia and Ho-Oh, now get ready for... I don't know. It's like, I sometimes I like these Pokemon, but... I don't know. Yeah, Mew 3. This entire time. I am shocked they didn't add a Lake Guardian. They had 2 different games that they could have done something with the Lake Guardians, and they showed a surprising amount of restraint. Instead of a new Lake Guardian, they gave us another Genie.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't like, oh, this Lake Guardian is combined, or it's another emotion or something.
Yeah.
What if they did like Rage? And it was a red one. Well, red's too close to pink. A green one.
They probably forgot they existed just like all of us. That's fair.
Oh,
That's a
fair
good
enough.
theory. I like that one. They got done designing an Amorous and were like, huh? Oh yeah. They're really going all out with like marketing Terapagos in the new anime. Like, it's front and center in the new... Oh, man, the weather lags this game so bad. Look at this. Ugh. Like, Terapagos is front and center in the New Horizons opening.
Yeah, it really is.
I wonder why they're choosing to market Terapagos so hard.
Because it's gonna be like the new type.
I mean, the anime was where we learned that it had another form. Like, that didn't even come from the games or a trailer for the games. It came from the anime. Yeah, Ash had to go get a 9 to 5 to pay to feed Pikachu these days. I don't mind Ash's journey being done, but Horizons just seems really bland. I don't know. I know a lot of people like watching the anime, but to me it's just like, this is definitely just made to market products to small children. There's no like, it's just surface level. Man, why is everybody obsessed with a new evolution? I don't understand.
Don't we have enough?
Yeah, don't we have enough? As if the evolutions aren't obnoxiously in every game as is.
Penny used.
Yeah, she used every single one except Espeon. What a fraud!
And
what an absolute fraud.
PLA mascots too, the characters.
Yep, they had to have Leafeon and Glaceon. It's like, do these characters not show up enough for people that we need to have another one? Just more endless marketing nostalgia for the evolutions. I'm gonna go insane. So many people come into chat and say, well, they need to make a new evolution. So many people. Like, I just don't get it. I just do not get it. I mean, I don't think that's much far removed from asking for Charizard to get another form, truthfully. Or asking for, like, Lucario or Gengar. Did we pop a Sammy? We should probably do a Sammy.
You should try that Mark sandwich again. What was it? Onion?
Red onion and then something.
A sweet and a spicy. Because you apparently don't need the basil.
Five more Pika clones? I mean, we get a Pika clone every gen.
Tommy got a 3-stager.
Most Pika clones are fine. At least they're all unique individual Pokemon. Even if I don't like things like more Pico.
More Pico.
I mean, it'd be nice if they could actually, like, break away from most of those for once. Do we need a generational normal type that is just kind of bad? That not many people really like? For stream top, I haven't planned anything. I don't know.
You've spitballed ideas.
We'll probably just, I don't know. Least favorite regional normal? That's a really hard question, Two Heart. That is an impossibly hard question.
Wait, like regional rodents or?
Well, I mean, Lechonk is not a rodent. Pigs are not rodents. I don't feel like that term really applies.
Route 1. Route 1.
Early game normal type. Pigs are the new rats. That's my new album. That's my new album.
Pig rat. Here. Bulbapedia has a perfect list.
No IRL plans for Halloween either. Halloween is just kind of like a whatever holiday. I like the autumnal spooky vibes, but I don't ever really do much for Halloween if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I don't have places to go. Purloin's an underdog.
I don't know if I count Purloin. People who go hard for Halloween are not good people. I don't know, I feel like Halloween is one of those holidays where it's, you know, once you're not a child anymore, Like a lot of things in life. Once you're not a child anymore, it's kind of just like whatever, you know?
Well, if you're really into it, like you like watching horror movies, you can decorate, you can buy yourself candy.
Don't like Pat Rat. Yeah, I mean, for me, it would probably be,
Pat Rat's a pretty common goal, or like a lot of people agree.
it would be between Pat Rat or I really don't like Gumshoes, chat. I think that Pokemon is disgusting.
Gumshoes is fine, but then
No.
why the tech, like, it's stupid.
It's just why annoying detective, I say every time Looker shows up.
I
Is it spicy? Is it salty and spicy? Or is it salty and sour?
I swear it's spicy.
I love how there's just no references for this in game, by the way. I love how there's no resources for sandwich making and stuff like this. Like you have to go to outside sources, just like over everything else for Pokemon.
I'm looking. Oh, it's called Tidal. Ghost? Yeah, sweet and spicy.
What do you mean sweet and spicy?
It says sweet herba, spicy herba.
I thought it was salty.
This is for Sparkling Power 3 and Ghost Title 3. Sweet and spicy. Reset. Reset. Can it be salty? We'll try it.
I really don't like this mechanic whatsoever.
Let's see.
Awesome mechanic. Why are they obsessed with having food simulator in Pokemon games these days anyway? Like, I don't know much about Spain, but are they really all about making sandwiches?
Oh, it worked anyways, okay.
Like, same thing with, like, curry for the UK. Like, I thought it should be, if it was more appropriate, it would be like dumping a can of Heinz beans on your toast. Italy will have pastas. How many different pasta creations can you really make? Alright, thanks for the link, Justin. So many pastas. I mean, when I think of curry, I think of Japanese curry or Indian curry. I don't think of British curry.
That's the curry they have, though, in British is Indian.
Yeah, because they, you know, colonized all the world and took everything except all their flavors and their seasonings. This isn't shiny. No, it's terrestrialized. Why? It didn't even have the effect. It didn't even have the effect on it. I'm like, oh, Mushy Mush isn't attacking it. Is it shiny? No, it's just the stupid terrestrialized one. Without that blinding gold effect on it. Okay, guys. Okay. Alright. 100+ checks for Zorua. I've gotten 5 Greevards so far that are shiny. No marks. No marks. Is such nightmare fuel. I saw a post the other day about their Chinese food that they have there. They call it takeaway, which is humorous to me. Chinese takeaway. Let me get some takeaway. And it just looked like slop. Slop. Ah yes, may I have one of your finest servings of slop, please? Tuesday. Tuesday. I mean, I'll give him this. I'll give him this, Chad. I'll give him this. I'll give him this. Fish and chips. Good. Goes hard.
I agree.
Bottle of water. One of my favorite words that I learned that it's pronounced differently is aluminium. I love that one. Let me go get some aluminium. So fancy like. Who says aluminum when you can say aluminium?
Costume Gengar, like from Pogo Artemis? What's the Halloween event in Pogo? Who did they add?
Petrol. In Macaw. I like that they say holiday too. That's one that it's another one that amuses me. Going on holiday instead of vacation. Holiday is like Christmas. Christmas is a holiday. Do you say roof, Chad, or do you say roof?
Roof.
Roof. Roof. Yeah, happy Christmas. I can't remember what movie they had that worded, but snogging is one that's pretty funny. Snogging, it's like, what a gross sounding word. Harry. A lot of people say roof. Gotta go to the roof. I say roof. Gotta go to the roof. But it's always kind of charming when somebody says roof. You know that you say tomato, I say tomato. I've never heard anybody who says tomato.
No, I've never either.
Potato. Warsh. Warsh. It sounds. I feel like that's like Scooby-Doo saying that. I feel like that's you turn into Scooby-Doo a little bit. Or to go to the loo. Yeah, mate. That's just not a term that we use over here. What's up, mate? Come off it. I'm reading it in the accent. Oh no, I ran into this miserable little Pokemon again. I should just kill this thing. I mean, they do respawn after a while. Can't think of the last time I've eaten, Arby's. The worst fast food place is Subway, though. I knew I'd get a rise out of you if I said that.
There's definitely a worse.
Is there? Is there? I mean, sometimes McDonald's just hits. It's hard to like completely ruin a chicken nugget with sweet and sour sauce, the best sauce. I don't know. I'm not like, you know what I want? I want a chicken parmesan sub.
Not a spinach lettuce person.
Hard to do raids considering you're a rural player. Ugh, tale as old as time with Pogo.
I would recommend just doing distant raids if you can.
Here's a question, chat. What is the superior fast food Mexican place? Taco Bell, Chipotle, Qdoba? Am I missing? What? You scared me, Swadloon.
Taco Bell is such a different type of food compared to those other places.
Chipotle is higher quality food. I need to kill this thing. I hate this Pokemon. It blends in. I keep running into it.
Ooh, you guys were saying like ones I never heard of.
Yeah.
Cava Destoro.
I saw a tweet the other day that was about like boycotting brands. And they were like, just go to your local family owned places. And it's like, yeah, sorry, but I live in chain hell. I don't know any like good local joints. I feel like that's such a you don't know your privilege when you say shit like that. It's like, sorry, but I live in like McDonald's, like 5 McDonald's and 5 Subways and 2 Chick-fil-A's and 3 Dunkins. Like, I don't have like delicious local food. Sorry. You make it sound so easy. Oh, just go and enjoy a local place.
What are you taking home and adding to your Chipotle?
Yeah,
Chipotle?
what else needs to be added?
Like meat?
Their carne asada is good. They have that back right now. That's good.
Oh,
yeah,
the
it's like
movie
I feel like
artist?
I feel like you have to live in a city to have like local places, and even then, you know, you have one chain that gets successful and they start to sprawl out, or you have one place that becomes successful and then they become a chain. I have 5 shiny Greavard with no marks.
I gave the FNAF movie 6 shakers out of 10.
Hard C for me. Might be the least scary movie I've ever seen. So they're just like ghost children, right? Yup, that happened.
Homemade sauce? Yeah, that sounds cool.
I will say this, Chipotle's, what is it, the red salsa? That shit has gotten so spicy that I can't eat it. Like, it's good salsa, but it is so unbelievably spicy. Maybe that's just my Chipotle, but Mamma mia.
Jeez, does anyone have a single Crafty Mark?
Yeah, not
Pokemon?
having much success.
Must be a low rate.
It's 1 out of 20, I think. So,
Shouldn't you be hunting during nighttime? Is that how it works, or no?
no. They were merciful and made it so it spawns all the time. If these were just night spawns, this would be a crappy event.
Oh, that makes sense, Too Hard.
I don't know, I've seen about 1 million people telling me different things about Pokemon. That's never happened before. Conflicting information. I saw a comment about how much money FNAF has made, and they were like, I'm surprised Pikachu didn't do better, and it's like, yeah. I mean, maybe because it was Detective Pikachu?
I think so, yeah. If
That
it
is-
was just like Pokemon,
Yeah,
the real
Pokemon, the movie.
Yeah.
Though Detective Pikachu is still a fascinating, like, movie to think about.
I wonder what sold them on the detective thing.
Somebody at Game Freak really likes detectives. And I'm not even joking. I'm not, like, not even joking. I just think maybe Ishihara really likes detectives. There are many Pikachu Pokemon detective things. Many. I'm kind of surprised Pokemon has never, like... They come out with their animated movies, and that's about it. If Pokemon wanted to, they could really push a big budget movie, but I guess they're too scared to. I mean, Ku has been teasing a new movie, but it's like, what is it going to be about? Ash is retired. Is it going to be about the Horizons cast? Is it going to be wholly original? What could it be about? Looker sucks. I cannot stand that character. I'm glad he hasn't been back. What a bland character. Generic detective man that just makes the player character do all his work for him. Woohoo. Who's a better detective, Looker or Gumshoes? The Zarude movie did not do well in the box office in Japan, but I'm sure many people will wave that away because it was during the pandemic.
Oh yeah, I guess it did come out, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Looker would have been better if he was the professor for Gen 4.
That actually would have been interesting, because Rowan is super boring and forgettable.
And he would be
actually,
like,
you know what?
almost
I
like-
agree. Having a professor that actually, like, gets down and dirty with the player character, and you get to, like, go on... You get assignments from them, that would actually be fun. Has anybody seen the new Ghibli movie, the Heron one? I heard it was very pretty, but not great.
I don't know anything about it. I've never even seen a trailer for it.
That's on purpose.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it's like Miyazaki's newest masterpiece. He's retiring, except nope, he's not retired. No, he's back in the office. Miyazaki's back. Just kidding, he's back.
Oh, you have a Blu-ray collection? That's cool.
Oh, we only got 12 minutes left of this sandwich, chat. It's not turning out well. The Sammy is not turning out well for us.
I've only seen, like, 3 Ghibli movies.
Spirited Away is my favorite.
I've seen Spirited Away, I've seen Totoro, I've seen Pompoko. I think that's it.
I appreciate the artistry. Like, I don't think Miyazaki's a very nice person. But then a lot of artists are a lot of artists like him are not, so. But I appreciate the artistry and the appreciation that it's given a lot of people for animation. Because we certainly don't get that here, chat. Right now we're going through live action remake hell, where everything you once ever loved is being remade into a generic worse live action version. So we definitely don't appreciate animation over here. At least studio Hollywood executives don't. Which is... Can you guys get away from me? Really wish this game had iframes. Man. Hunt these things. Go away. I mean, I feel like audiences are pretty done with superhero movies. I can't imagine that Captain Marvel movie is gonna make a ton of money. Like, Marvel and Disney probably want it to. I think after the Infinity Stone saga, a lot of people are done. I mean, not that Marvel's put out anything like... Oh boy, a new Ant-Man movie. How exciting. God, it's so hard to be a DC fan, chat. Let me tell ya. It's very hard. It's very hard. Who made another movie? I mean, they're still making superhero movies, but a lot of audiences are not responding to them in the way that executives are hoping. What's up, dog meat?
I've never heard of that term manhwa, but I googled it too hard. Or however you say it.
I honestly read that as Moana. Which is also getting a live action remake. Yay! Bleh. The D. Look, Shazam. It's not going great for Shazam either. I feel like both Captain Marvels are in the pits right now. The sandwich is not doing diddly job. I have not had any success with these outbreaks and sandwiches.
Yeah, the
None.
sandwiches haven't been useful at all.
No, this is gonna be a turn the game off. Young Justice started off really good, and then they just kept adding more and more characters, and it's like, please stop. Please stop. That's a problem I'm having with a lot of media chat. It's like, for whatever reason, Toei is like, hey, let's make a new Digimon thing. Hey, you wanted to see the original characters that you loved and grew up with? Okay, well, here's a new character, and all the characters you love are gonna take a back seat. Oh boy, thanks, Toei. Yay! Can't wait to see Tumblr emo boy get, like, beat up by his parents and all the O2 kids take a back seat. That's just what I wanted. How did you guys know? I'm so sad. I'm so sad. If they ever do Tamers, I will openly weep. I'm gonna just cry.
I mean, they will.
Yep, they will. It's inevitable.
I don't know.
I wish raids gave out more interesting rewards. I would consistently do raids if they rewarded things like apricorn balls or consistent herb mystica. Yeah, you can go, you can go see the new Martin Scorsese movie, and then go see Taylor Swift's movie, and then go see Five Nights at Freddy's. This is peak cinema. That Tamers ending?
What didn't you like about it?
I don't know, it's that kind of bait and emotional bait and switch that Digimon, like, is their lifeblood, because they did that with Kazuna, too, where it's like, look, cry, they're getting separated from their Digimon, but look, they're going to be reunited again. Aha! They got rid of Digivices for generic cell phones. That's so unforgivable. They just bring in these new, like, artsy directors that just want to reinvent the entire lore of the franchise.
Yeah, the ending to Tamers is very quick, where it's like, oh, we gotta go.
I don't know, I think my favorite moment was when Henry realized that his dad did not tell him that he was going to close the gate to the digital world, that all the Digimon had to go back. That's what Tamers was so good with. Tamers had so many good characters. Like, the main cast of Takato, Rika, and Henry was so strong. And the Digimon were actually characters instead of just animals that eat a lot and have one trait.
I don't know, like, I feel like that almost might have been intentional for it to, like, catch you off guard how quick it was. I don't know. I watched the dub. I don't know if it's different in the sub. Probably not, but I don't know.
Welcome back.
Hey, the struggle!
It's almost spook night.
Gible.
Gible. I went silent so we could hear it say Gible. Gible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 29! Welcome back to Struggle. Thank you, thank you. With the dad is completely different. How's the subversion go? I like that Henry was pissed at him. And that the dad was obviously, like, sad. He was like, sorry, man. I don't know, Digimon Tamers also had, like, the parents involved, which is not something I feel like they, well, I mean, I guess Adventure did lightly. The parents are just more involved in Tamers, which I think is fun. I don't know, I feel like the dub version is more human. In that specific regard. Like, Henry should be mad. His dad didn't say anything. Forgive your father, son. Man, Phantom is just not cooperating right now.
Phantom is not given.
It is not given. I don't. I want to say something. It's like that's the subversion is very like Japanese. Forgive your dad. He might have lied to you and not told you the truth, but he's your dad, so forgive him. He did what was right. I mean, I guess that's... I don't know. That's... I feel cynical about that. I remember playing through Gen 7 and being very afraid that they were gonna just instantly redeem Lusamine at the end. I was so afraid.
Isn't that what happened in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon?
I don't acknowledge Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon's difference of events. People blow smoke up that game's ass, and it's like, here's the worst version of the story from Sun and Moon.
I've only seen
Lusamine was a
versions.
fun villain. Like, she's everything I want out of a fun Pokemon villain. Like, her fusion with Nihilego was super memorable. And then in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, they were like, what if we just, like, not do that? Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it gave more depth to Guzma, too. Because Guzma is, like, her lackey. Even though he's the big bad Guzma, he's still working for somebody else. I feel like it added depth to his character, too. Hello. My day would be better if I could get a shiny Phantom. Where are they at? We have 24 seconds left. Oh no, Chad, the sandwich was not a success.
I wouldn't be surprised if a shiny wouldn't appear in the day, honestly, for ghosts.
Conspiracy theory. I don't know, man. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon were cranked out in like less than a year, and boy does it show. And then boy does that show. Well, I don't want to waste those herbs. Precious herbs.
Nice, Artemis. Did you get anything?
Man, chat, it's almost November and it's like 80 degrees. That should be illegal. I'm charging the weather with crimes of it being too damn hot. I know, to struggle. Tyler's showing me pictures of snow and I'm like, ugh. In disbelief. Oh, now the effect shows up properly. That's really weird. This game is always inventing new and unique ways to have bugs. Ooh, another Pokeball tin? That's fun. I've already seen, like, early Black Friday stuff, chat. That's crazy. Usually Target has, Pokemon deals, but I didn't see anything yet. I keep seeing, I've gotten a few catalogs. Have catalogs made, like, a great return? I've gotten, like, 4 toy catalogs in the mail lately. Like, that's crazy.
Mail's back.
And they're all advertising that, like, Mega Block... Is it Mega Blocks, Tyler? That like, Charizard rip-off Lego thing that's, like, $100?
Yeah, I saw that when I was out today, actually. The one that moves, yeah.
The Amazon app already turned to Christmas colors? Oh my god. That's crazy. Halloween hasn't even happened yet. They just boot Halloween right out the door before it even happens. Yeah, is that why they're bringing back catalogs? They're like, millennials will love this. Remember catalogs? I saw somebody post I think it was from the year 2000.
2000.
And it had like Game Boy Advance games, and like you could get a TV for $2,000. Remember when televisions were, I mean, not to say TVs are like cheap now, but $2,000 for a big TV back in the 2000s. That's crazy. And they had, there was another catalog. When did the DS Lite come out? It was whenever the DS Lite was around, and they had a bunch of, like, cheap consoles and games that are far cheaper than today. It's like our TV prices decreased, but then games in consoles have just increased in price. Those TVs were so heavy. Like, you had to have help. Otherwise, like, you're gonna drop that massive thing on your feet and shatter every bone in there.
Yeah, the tube TVs.
Man, the TV I had as a kid couldn't even, like, it didn't have the right aspect ratio. So all my GameCube games I played were always cut off a little bit. It was such an old TV. The only TVs that are, like, super expensive are if you get an absolutely ginormous one, like an 80-inch. Which would... You have to have a big living room to put a TV that large in. I mean, I guess you could sit on top of it and have your eyes bleed. I don't know. I've never looked at one of those, like, 80-inch televisions and been like, this is something I need. This is what I need in my home.
It'll look stretched out. And,
yeah, it's like, this feels maybe a little bit excessive. Mariah thaws earlier and earlier every year. I don't know, I've already looked at some Christmas stuff and it's like, this sure is the same stuff they had last year. This sure is the same stuff that I remember from last year. Although I have noticed they're definitely going hard on like boomer nostalgia. There's lots of retro Christmas stuff now. Have you noticed that, Tyler? Like the old school, like plasticky type look.
I only see like usual stuff. I don't know.
I've definitely noticed like a lot of I don't know the term to properly describe it, just retro, like deer, like does that have that just old school look to them. And I've seen a few of those like plasticky like Santas that you'd put outside.
I see what you mean.
Hallmark has a Snorlax ornament that's out. They're only making Gen 1 Pokemon. They have Gengar, Charizard, Snorlax, Pikachu, and Eevee. That's all they've made.
Does Gengar or does Snorlax have like cookies or
No,
something?
they're just plain. There's one Eevee that has a bow. That's as festive as Eevee is feeling this year.
Anyone order anything from the Christmas collection?
Not really feeling anything they really added this year. If they restocked the Snom sweater, I would get the Snom sweater, but that's about it.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything I'd want either.
I don't know, they're also charging more for all their stuff now. I guess everybody is, but like $50 for those cheaply made sweaters is kind of egregious. I feel like the Iron Bundle sweater in Japan is better. Ooh, a Pokemon thing back? That's fun. I had a friend go to the US Pokemon Center in New York before it was turned into Nintendo World as a kid. I mean, I've been there myself, but they went there and then brought me back a Gen 2 themed stationery set. So it had like Sunflora and Pichu and Gyarados.
You still have it?
Yes, I do. Yeah, they have lots of home items. Lots of jewelry, lots of themed snacks. They love their cookies. They love their, like, cookie biscuit tins over there. There's almost guaranteed one in every big promotion they do.
Buttery shortbread.
Yeah, grandma cookies. I've been waiting for them to add the Tandem Mouse promo. They announced it and then we're like, well, we'll add it in a month. Want to see what other things they're gonna have. Reminder, if you missed it, chat, I did put up the ROM hack on YouTube that we played, Pokemon Trick or Treat, our fan game. I feel like ROM hack is just an easier thing to say. It's technically a fan game, but it's still like Pokemon Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. So, I don't know. You get what I mean. Maybe I should have left the title as ROM hack so I could get comments that are like, actually this qualifies as a fan game. And therefore I could boost my, my algorithmic... I had a comment the other day that made me chuckle. It was like, hello, Silver Lugia 860. Or actually, I don't think they put the numbers. They said Silver Lugia, though. Long time no see. And then I look and it's just a person I don't recognize. I recognize almost everybody except for, like, when you change your name. It's like, who are you? Don't change your name. People change their name. And then I'm like, I don't know who this person is.
Yeah, unless they say. Oh.
But I mean, like, hey, welcome back. Welcome back, I guess. What's up?
Where did you go?
That's the funny thing about making content on the internet. It's like, people come and go all the time. It's just how it is. Sometimes I'll get comments that are like, I used to watch you when I was a child. Those comments always make me laugh too. Yeah, that is true. That is true, Justin. I was also a child when I started my YouTube channel. I was in 7th grade. I was gonna say good times, but was it? Was middle school the best of times? I'm not so sure about that. What is this?
Pokemon.
Pokemon. Pokemon. I love when people say Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon. PLA, nice. This kind of sucks. Like, we already had like 3 shiny Greavard the last time I did Greavard. This is just kind of not producing anything.
It's gone null.
Yeah, I mean, that's shiny hunting, isn't it? Sometimes it give and sometimes it don't give. As we always say, shiny hunting giveth and shiny hunting taketh away. It is all about them numbers. After all.
Are there? Oh. Why don't you do a Miss Maggie this raid? Shake it up.
Raids are so boring in this game, Tyler. There's no point. What's the point? There's no rewards. It's not worth it. I don't need Miss Magius. Like, I guess they think the point is the Pokemon at the end, and it's just like, I don't need any Pokemon in this game. It's like, do I need more rare candies? No. Just not worth it. Is that a yes, that's shiny. Wow, I almost missed that.
Yay!
Jeez. Why did I think you would be more easy to spot, friend? Alright, are you the Phantom? Okay, I can't do anything here. Are you the Phantom of Destiny? Alright.
That's the one.
Shiny number 70, chat. Did it just use Destiny Bond? You don't need to do that. I've been saying that for like a year now. I really wish they would listen. I would love dedicated Herb Mystica raid event. GG. Do you have a mark, Mr. Tump? Or Miss Tump? I don't remember. They, them, Tump. Mr. Tump. They call me Mr. Tump. Nope. Well, you hate to see it.
Welcome back.
Hey, Prizzle with the 3
Lights on the
months.
shiny, sparkles.
Thank you, thank
silver
you. 1, 2,
317
3.
pet.
Welcome back. Well, we try again, chat. Try again. We got 12 minutes left, so you're saying there's a chance. I think I'm picturing Phantom Shiny as if it's Trevenant when it's not.
It is darker in this game, so...
Excuse me, fellas.
So, yeah.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. If they ever make a sister location movie, they have to use that song. Join the animatronic family.
They do.
Did you finish your origami?
Yeah, I'm done. It made my pumpkin.
Festive. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I don't know, chat. There's not really much going on right now, truthfully. We're in a weird point where it's like we're waiting for news. We don't have a release date to look forward to. It's like I've been thinking about like Pokemon Day. We at least know when Pokemon Day is gonna happen.
Well, I imagine there'll be something soon.
I said that throughout all October and it never happened. So
No.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, the DLC came out in October.
Join the animatronic family. Whoops. Not mean to jump there. Yeah, there's not much time in the year left. That is very true. We got November and December, and then that it. That is it.
I honestly think since every single trailer for what is it, the Teal Mask, there has been a what is it called? Every trailer for DLC Part 1, we've had a trailer with DLC Part 2.
Yeah, they've been doing them as a conjoined entity.
So there's been a lot of trailers for the second DLC.
I don't know what else
I
they
could
could
see
show.
them-
Like, I feel like they've already, like, teased all there is to really see, except for the supposed way we're gonna get new legendaries.
Yeah, the Legendary Gauntlet, and then besides that, I see one more trailer with the Legendary Gauntlet, and then the release date. Because, yeah, what else is there?
Yeah, I can't imagine there's anything else that just goes blatantly into spoiler territory.
How is Entei gonna come about? I think Entei is going to be a raid exclusive, not DLC, but a raid.
Remember when Wake and Leaves just kind of dropped?
That's what I think Entei's gonna be like. He's just, oh, raid day, Entei, special warning.
Whoops. I look at chat and I run right into Ghastly. Ghastly. Yeah, sandwiches aren't working great for me either. I feel that one. We've gotten a few shinies spread out through a couple of hours, but no marks. Now I'm paranoid I'm gonna miss one. I was not... Ugh, I always forget that it's not as obvious as I thought it would be. Just, okay, I don't know if I'd touch that. Disagree, game. What should we do for Halloween, Tyler? Do we play a ROM hack or do more shiny hunting?
I mean, I showed you that one ROM hack, but it's just... They're too long for a one-screen deal.
Yeah. And it's like, if it's after if it takes 2 streams and it's after Halloween, that kind of defeats the point, you know? Yeah, shiny hunting is the ultimate test in patience, really. Which is crazy, because I don't have much of that. It's amazing that I'm able to do this as often as I do, considering how little patience I possess. Maybe it's the thrill of the hunt. I'm gonna go as Craven the Hunter for Halloween. Dog water. I feel like the shiny luck always comes and goes. Sometimes where, you know, you get a ton and then other days it's just completely barren. Nothing. I also see a lot of people who do, like, who get a lot of really unique marks and stuff on their shinies, and I feel like that really doesn't happen often for me. Like, if I ever get a marked Pokemon, it's gonna be sociable. I have about 50 sociable Pokemon. Unrelatable.
Too many.
Like, my favorite marked Pokemon is Snom the Snowy. That was like a... really felt like a miracle. I don't know how that happened. That was crazy. Man, I really hope Snom is in part 2, because I don't want to go back to that awful mountain. I did not enjoy that shiny hunt at all. I might have gotten a cool marked shiny, but that hunt was ass. I really do not like the snowy areas in this game, and Snom is such a small Pokemon, and the shiny is pretty subtle, so it's hard to look at. It's a bad combination. It's a bad combination. With Team Rocket, Brock, Misty, and Ash. So without further ado, here's a Pokemon holiday greeting for you. I saw that there's a rumor out there that there's another Zelda game they're gonna remake.
Oh yeah.
Any guesses, chat? Like it's gonna be like...
I think Ocarina.
No. You can get Ocarina on on Nintendo Online. I feel like Nintendo is very tactical about things like that.
Ocarina in, like, the Tears of the Kingdom engine.
That made me sick, what you just said. about they just, like, not do that? Zelda Ocarina, but it's 4K.
People
I
would
feel like it would be a
absolutely-
handheld, like, Oracle or something.
They're not gonna do the Oracle because that's Capcom.
They're not gonna do the Mario. Doot, doot, doot.
Do, 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 do.
I don't know, what other... Minish Cap. They're bringing back Minish Cap. I feel like it would be...
Cap was Capcom too, wasn't it?
I feel like it would be a 2D one.
Minish Cap is on NSO, right? I think.
I have no idea.
Link to the Past 3D remake.
Oh boy, people would shit.
Zelda 1
People would
remake
freak
in 3D
out.
because they already have the dragon in Tears of the Kingdom.
I don't know, it's interesting to think about. There's many different choices. I mean, they never put the Twilight Princess and Wind Waker Wii U versions out for the Switch.
Great ports, though? I don't...
I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's gonna be TP or WW. Oh, we good game? This game is not like groups of Pokemon. Anytime a group of Pokemon spawns, it always makes the game freeze for like 5 seconds. I've noticed that a lot in Kitakami. Groups of Noibat. The Toad's cool over there. It just... Oh, I hate these tiny little Pokemon. No. No.
Why?
Level 71. Great, thanks for showing me the animation. Appreciate it. Or like we spent 2 days on out of our 30-day time budget to make this animation. You are going to look at it. You're going to like it.
And like it, we did.
I mean, the Terrasilize animation is pretty nice. I can only imagine how awful it is to try to put that animation and all those effects on 1,000+ Pokemon. Or, you know, closest however many are going to be in the game by the time the DLC is done.
There's gonna be... How many were in Sword and Shield? 1,000?
I feel like this rock should have there's all the rocks and landscaping in this game. It's just so boring. They didn't sculpt any of it. There's no, like... Just a bunch of ugly rocks. Lavani. Hello, Lavani. Halloween costume idea. Lavani and Vanny from Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh my gosh.
Genius idea. I miss doing shiny races.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the best shiny race?
I don't know. That's a good question. Why not do them?
The Masuda hunts kind of suck in this game.
I don't know. I guess we could do one for Sword and Shield, but I don't know.
Nobody's gonna watch that.
And Tyler just did not. Tyler did not buy the DLC, so it's not like we could race.
Well, we could, but just not in Kitakami.
Yeah, I guess. And then what would that be? What would that even be then? Who gets it faster? But what's like the rules of the race, Chad? Is it just whoever gets a shiny faster? I don't know, that's the problem. I can't think of any like compelling tag, like hook. Like why would you want to watch like Outbreaks is what I usually do. I don't know. I've just kind of felt a little bit creatively bankrupt lately, chat. I have sludge brain. I am sludge.
I think the DLC will reinvigorate you.
Yeah, whenever that is. Yeah, we haven't done a bingo in a while. The thing with the bingos is that they're very limited as to what games they cover, is the problem. Like, a few of the gens we've thought about doing, they just don't offer bingos for that, and we don't know how to make our own, so... Or we want to do one that's randomized, and they don't offer one that's randomized.
Yeah, that too. I think it's fire red leaf green or something. One of
How do
them.
they not have fire red and leaf green? Those are such common, like, Nuzlocke bait games where people would probably want to race. Let's do an Ironmon. Oh, oh. Ugh, I hate when Bidoofbot spams the chat.
Oh, see, the thing is, even if we ended up doing an Iron Man one day, it would just be like, it would be honestly kind of a fail. I don't know. Like, I could not do an Iron Man.
Yeah, they're very difficult.
Yeah.
Anytime I ever see people who have actually won, it's like, I won on my 2057th attempt.
I saw one that won like 3,000.
It's like shiny hunting, except
Ugh.
extremely difficult. I just don't find joy in Pokemon being like overly like obnoxiously difficult. I do not understand the appeal. I mean, I understand the appeal in watching because people like to see streamers fail. That I understand. It's funny to watch somebody's Hypno named Glarbo explode because they did an oopsie.
Yeah.
Like, I understand it from a viewer point POV, but as a streamer, it's like, man. I've just never... I don't enjoy when video games are, like, overly difficult. Don't know. Like, I understand why people do like that, but... Like, it's Pokemon is, like... It's not like Dark Souls, it's not like Sekiro, it's Pokemon. I shouldn't be ripping my hair out over... Haha, funny Pikachu. Even that I think is like, there's certain shiny things that people do where it's like, how do you not like want to blow your brains out at the end of your stream? Just resetting over it, the mindless resetting is what gets me. Alright, chat, we'll do one more Sammy, and if this one fails, then... blow it all to pieces.
Then blip.
Then we explode. Ugh, the desert is another rotten area. You're not gonna catch me going there. What am I doing? I can't think right now.
What do you mean?
I'm thinking about Hisui Typhlosion. Monochromatic Mimikyu. Mimikyu. Yep. Delicious sandwich with 3 onions and weird salt. Got it. Oh, why? Why is this miserable little Pokemon over here? That's one thing about open world Pokemon games. Some Pokemon are just so little. You can't encounter them in the grass anymore. They're just in the open world that you're gonna run into about 1,000 times. Oh, speaking of stupid little Pokemon. Go away for Mantis.
Also, are the YouTube and Twitch streams synced up? Does anyone know? They appear to be. Maybe a little bit.
I have latency as low as I can possibly get it.
Okay, I'm switching between. YouTube is a little ahead.
Really?
Yep. YouTube is just a little ahead.
YouTube, like, waits for you to be live for, like, 30 seconds, too. The little intricacies between YouTube and Twitch are... They're both very different platforms. How do you even, like, I guess you just search up Pokemon and they would, if you search the right keywords, my stream would come up.
Yeah, or the front page if it decides to put you on
what a
someone's
joke.
front page.
I'm not A-Drive or that card guy who's always making ugly faces in the thumbnail, so YouTube will never recommend my shit to anybody.
I mean, I get stuff sometimes where I swear it's like 3 people or like a 45 view video and it like recommends me and I'm like, how did this find me?
Yeah, the search on YouTube is really bad. I mean, Twitch is not any better. Twitch only ever recommends big streamers. Every time I check
on Twitch though, you can search by tag.
Every time I go on Twitch, it's like, would you like to watch XQC? No. No, I wouldn't. Or whatever big streamer. Would you like to watch big streamer with 20,000 people in their chat? No thanks. Which only features you in the front page if you're a partner. You have to, like, apply. Iranian Pet Pets has not restocked anything, Tyler.
No. Rock Quest lives on.
That's a good out-of-context sentence. Third sandwich, then go to bed. That's something Shaggy would say. What's up, Zarok? Why did they make Salty the only, like, one useful one? And most of the others are just situational.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I guess, yeah, salt
Weird
is
design.
important to most dishes, but not the only, it's not the only flavor profile in the world.
Why only have one that does the thing everyone does
Yeah.
with the sandwiches?
Yeah. Found a shiny Noctowl, nice. Hoot hoot. No, not hoot hoot. No, not hooty hoot. Hootsafer. Egg Power 3, my favorite way to use Herb Mystica. How did you know?
I'm gonna get up real quick.
Yep. How did you know? Kind of boxed in here, guys. I would love if they had created or had repels in this game where you'd spray yourself and Pokemon would actively like want to get away from you. That would be nice. You don't have anybody crowding around you. No Pokemon that would get in your way. They would all just vacate the premises. Game Freak, hire this booper. I'm not sure why repels were taken away. Like, yeah, it's an open world game, but there's still ways, like I just mentioned, that you could implement them and it would work fine. It's like, again, why are there no iframes in the game? Like, you can just get locked into a looping battle because there's no invincibility frames after you get out of a battle. I'm looking for Arceus. I'm shiny hunting Rayquaza. Alright, you ready? I know that one.
Alright, I'm back.
Who's that Pokemon?
Who?
I believe it was Igglybuff.
Play another, I wanna guess.
Alright. Nobody should get that one wrong. None of you should get that one wrong.
Deli Deli Whoop, that's Cricket Tot.
No. Try again.
Should I have waited?
Toon, not Tot. No Tot.
Cringe.
Chat. One thing I've been doing every, actually, you know what? Fuck it. We'll do it on stream. I don't even care. I'll do it on
have to
stream.
get into this.
I will do it on stream and then everybody can laugh at me because I'm not
Let's
good.
all do it on stream. Let's do it.
Alright, let me open up a window.
You have to get to this daily game, you guys.
Alright, I'm opening up.
Live.
Okay.
Hold on, stream's behind.
Come on. Sometimes Chrome, or not Chrome, sometimes OBS doesn't want to capture my windows. Super annoying. But Tyler and I have been getting into these. I've been doing them every night. Oh, come on.
What's happening?
Ew, there's like a Pepe Squirtle here. That fucking sucks. What kind of cringe? What kind of cringe emoji is this?
What's happening?
Nothing's happening. I can't get my window capture to want to connect with my window. Nothing's happening.
Stream it to me in the Discord and then stream the Discord.
That is way too complicated. I'm not doing that. I have too many tabs up. It doesn't like that I have too many tabs up.
How many tabs do you think she has up? Chat.
That was not something I needed to have questioned. It doesn't want to show up. It like doesn't refresh the tabs. Pain. A lot of OBS. Like it has a tab that I just closed. Like, thanks, guys.
It's a really fun puzzle game. Puzzle? Memory game.
Window capture so low. Maybe that's why.
How many of you like Brainy?
Oh, that's not right. It's exposing me for looking at the Neopets subreddit.
Yes.
Okay. This might work though. This might work. God, Windows sucks. I fucking hate Windows. It's trying to do like the multitask thing. The Neopets subreddit is still alive and kicking. It's true. Now it's like not showing up at all.
You knowing who Booper is, the scrapped Wooper, is very, very... You don't know how often people don't know who
I like your cat.
Booper is.
I'm just standing here and I'm getting attacked by... No, don't pin the tab.
This worthless Pokemon.
Yeah, this dumb piece of shit.
This waste of a region.
Finally! Okay, let's play some PokeDoku, chat.
When did they add the
This fucking sucks. What is that?
This is okay. They updated it, chat. It wasn't like this yesterday.
No, why did it go away? I can't win. There. Is it this one? It's this one. Okay. Let's play some PokeDoku, chat. Okay. So,
Okay.
psychic flying.
Hold on, I'm gonna explain it first. So you have to
Lugia.
match the Pokemon in the list with the type. So let's say like, oh,
These are
psychic
smart
flying-
people in chat. Understand how to play these games. I'm sure.
okay.
Okay.
Like what's a grass flying? Tropius.
Hey, I don't need you to feed me answers. I mean, you're probably right, though. It probably is Tropius.
Yep, Shaman Skyform would work as well.
Grass water. Psychic water. Then Kanto. A
Psychic
flying...
water.
Pidgeot, would it dock me for it being normal type?
What with Doduo?
Is Doduo part normal?
Is Doduo normal? No, I think it's pure. Farfetched.
No. See, I always doubt myself, chat. I start to doubt myself. You can lose these. I have lost plenty. Yeah, are there no pure flying types in Gen 1? I'm gonna go with Pidgey then. Okay. We got Pidgey.
Okay.
Do you get points for uniqueness?
Oh, water psychic. You're absolutely right.
Okay, we'll do Blastoise. And then Fairy.
Fairy grass? Fairy Kanto.
You did Pidgey too? Okay. Psychic water. Fairy psychic. Garchomp.
I know grass fairy.
Grass water.
There's only one.
It's not Shiinotic, is it? Is it Shiinotic? Shiinotic
Oh wait, I forgot about Shiinotic.
Is Shiinotic part grass?
I think Calyrex is psychic grass.
No, Calyrex is psychic.
Isn't it part grass?
No, Calyrex isn't part grass, is it? That's not right.
I swear it is.
No, you see what this game does, Chad? You see what this game does? Oh my goodness. Fairy grass.
I swear Calyrex is...
No, Calyrex can't be... Calyrex is... Are you thinking about Celebi?
Whimsicott. Calyrex is grass? Calyrex is psychic grass? Let's go! Oh, psychic. Whoops.
Okay, water... I got this one. I think I used Slowbro the other day. Only 11% of people chose Slowbro? Who else would you put in there for Water Psychic?
People said Bruxish.
Why? Why would you ever think of Bruxish over Slowbro? That's wild.
We get to see the results and see what the public put. Oh, Starmie, of course.
I always forget about Starmie. Yeah. I always go to Slowbro. I think about Slowbro. Grass Water.
Think of a ice type. Grass Water?
Are they gonna... It's gotta be Ludicolo, right? Who else is Grass Water?
Surskit?
No, Surskit is part bug. Surskit is part bug. Is Whimsicott would count, wouldn't it? Isn't it part grass?
Absolutely.
Isn't Whimsicott would count. I'm gonna go with Whimsicott. Yay! We did it, chat! We did it!
Winner, chicken dinner.
We win!
Let's go look what other people did.
Charizard!
What?
Oh, more people did
put
Slowking. Lotad. How do you not think of Ludicolo?
Click on Slowking. I want to see if people put...
Yeah, but people did Starmie. Wow, more people picked Bruxish and Veluza over Slowbro. That's crazy.
Oh my god, I forgot about Veluza.
Yeah, actually, me too. Oh, Tapu Bulu. Yeah, Shiinotic would have worked. Shiinotic would have worked.
Good night, Zara.
Good night.
Seal.
I went for Blastoise. I feel like Blastoise is the first. People went Jigglypuff.
The Gen 9 Pokemon always...
Oh, we could have done Mime. We could have done Mime, too.
Mime, yeah.
I always forget, man. The Fable was the easy one for me.
What about flying?
For flying?
I want to see if the duo would have worked.
Dartrix?
I think it was the Charizard one.
Oh, I could have done Aerodactyl.
Oh, you could
or
have
Dragonite. Or Gyarados. There's a lot of flying types in Gen 1, chat. There's a lot of flying types in Gen 1. Oh my god. There's a lot of flying types in Gen 1.
It's very easy to guess wrong.
Yeah, you can absolutely lose these. I'm not even sure how it works, but I've lost a few, so...
Yeah, I've lost before.
I'll link this in chat if you guys want to do this. There's a new puzzle every day. I think it resets at midnight. But it's, these are
fun. Some days are harder than others. Today was kind of easy because Lugia and Tropius were both one of the options for yesterday.
Yeah. I think they had this problem with Galarian Stunfisk. I want to say I saw that there were tweets about how Galarian Stunfisk shows up all the time. But yeah, they have Mega Evolutions in here. They have, here's G-Maxes. I think they have all the Ogre Pawns. So, those are neat. I like,
Tail.
I like a little, oh, I'll link it in YouTube, too. There you go, YouTube chat. If you guys want to check it out. My controller turned off. Hello?
Is Typhlosion up?
What? I was November. I didn't look at chat. I didn't let any of you give me answers.
I was looking to
Yeah, it's Hisui Typhlosion. Yeah. Do they have it in the Poke Portal? In the Poke Portal? Oh, normally it does like news. How do you get to the news? Oh well.
You gotta
Well,
get online.
it's Hisui Typhlosion. Oh yeah, you're right. I gotta go online. I wish there was more PokeDokus to do. Like, I would legitimately just spend a stream doing that. But they only do, like, one per day.
Yeah.
If they ever offer, like, a constant random stream of PokeDokus, I will legitimately dedicate a stream to them, and I'm not even joking. I am not joking. I think you can lose them if you get too many guesses wrong. But, I mean, sometimes I haven't gotten them wrong and I've lost, so... I guess if you don't get enough points for each answer, I don't know. Like, I picked Eevee. There was one I did the other day where I picked Eevee, and it just, like, I just lost, and I was like, bruh. Yeah, they have Pokemon crossword puzzles, Pokemon word searches. They're fun. This event will still be happening on Tuesday, right? Goes to like November 1st, but that is in Japanese time, so will it be done by the time it's actually Halloween here? I don't know. I'm pretty happy with Paladin Booper, aka Pooper. I feel like that one's a pretty good... I like Paladin Wooper and Clodsire, honestly. I feel like they did a fine job with it. It could have been it could have been worse, you know? It could have been way worse. Uh-oh, a group of Noibat. The game's gonna have a fit. Hisui Typhlo. I can't believe it's almost November. The Woopa Troopa. Every time somebody asks me for my opinion on something random, I always assume that it's some way to get me to say these nuts or something.
I always assume it's a joke.
Yeah, it's like, ride on these nuts. Slug my balls. Leggums. Garganackle these nuts. I'm not a big cheese person in general, really. I like cheese, but I'm not one of the... I noticed, like, so many, like, charcuterie... I'm not a charcuterie board person, you know? Eating them fancy cheeses. Craft singles all the way, baby.
That's a crazy thing to say.
Get on my craft single level. There's a guy who has a dinner called who eats dinner that's called craft dinner. You just have mac and cheese craft dinner.
Yeah, it's dinner, mac and cheese.
Oh, I don't think we're gonna get another shiny, chat. Phantom more like fan bust. Grievard at least was shiny a lot, even though none of them were marked. Phantom just busted my booper balls all night. Nothing. Diddly jack squat. The highlight was just doing that PokeDoku. Why was that my highlight? I got super lucky with Clefairy, and then I guess I hit it big, and then that's it. That's it. No more. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
You are cringe.
I don't know what you just said, Tyler, but I agree. I agree. But, yeah. My brain is mush, chat. That PokeDoku really, challenges the brain.
What is that, a commission?
Yeah, I think I will. But thanks for, hanging out tonight, everybody. I appreciate it. Check out the new... Well, I mean, some of you were here for it. ROM hack out fan game up on YouTube.
Join the Discord.
Yeah, Discord. I'll hear. I need to configure the bot for YouTube. YouTube's bot is not configured, but thanks for hanging out, everybody. I appreciate it. We'll be back on Halloween for something. Maybe I'll have a costume. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I'll make some attempt. But yeah, thanks for chilling, everybody, and for all the resubs and the follows. I appreciate it, as always. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Have a good night. Catch you all later. Bye!
Good night. Peace.